Welcome to Pinball Mayhem. My name's Jeremy, and I got a little bit of a progress update on Red Mallard. It's working. Mostly. There we go. Got a hit. So it doesn't end the game. And I'm going to show you my troubleshooting technique, what I've done so far with the game, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here we are at the nitty-gritty on some stuff I've been making good progress on. I have gotten it to start a game successfully. So that is working good, and we can add credits. So we're good there. As you saw, I had the remote working, and I replaced almost all the caps in the circuit board. I've got one more to do still, and that didn't make any difference at all. But these are 30-year-old caps, and they definitely need to be replaced. With the remote, what I've had to do is wire it up correctly. Somebody had the positive lead of the 9-volt going to these terminals here on this, I'm not sure exactly what this piece is. It's like a tuning piece, I believe, from what little I know about transmitters. But I thought about it and said, I've never seen wires go to the top of this from anything else. So when I looked at the bottom side of the board, which has a metal plate over it, you might not normally have it off, there is a small plus here, and a minus here. There's also a plus over here. This might have been designed for different kind of batteries, but yeah, so I'm happy with that, and I've got some parts here to fix up the remote a little better, which we'll take a look at. I'm buying these parts from Mallard. I've been really happy with them. I've also bought stuff from Newark before. I like buying stuff from Mallard. Alright, let's check this out. What do we have in the box? Okay. Now I did buy extra components here, because it's always a good idea, especially when you're paying for shipping, to get some extra stuff. So I got a couple options. I mean, the original remote connectors are bad. So I bought these, just a little different style. And everything's cheap enough. But I also bought these. These are 9-volt battery holders, which if I can secure the battery good enough, I'll try these out. Because the problem with the remote was, being in a bar, it gets tossed around, and I think that's why these broke off, because the batteries were flipping around wild in here. I also found the crystal was like ready to fall off the board. So I got a few things just to hedge my bet, as it were. Okay, here's the one extra capacitor I needed for the main board. I got some of the transistors. This board has like 30 of these things. I noticed a couple of them have been changed, so it's good to have some extras. They're cheap enough. And I got a diode full wave bridge rectifier to replace the original, just in case. I may or may not do it. The original is pretty heavy duty, but you know, we'll see. That one's got the same specs on it. Alright, let's go around the back. Bring my light with me. So, as you can see, I've been using my handy-dandy logic probe, which has been great. We got it set on a clock signal right now. So, what I've been working on so far, tagging individual wires that run to the receiver, and ones that run from the power supply, and tagging a few that run to individual light bulbs here, just so I can trace what chips they go to. And this drawing here, it took me forever to find it, but this line is low when the game is over and high when the game is in play, and when I force it back to low, it ends the game. So where I'm at right now is all of these chips are on that line, and all of them have inputs to that line, and there's only one output. So there's something going on here where this chip is not getting the correct, I believe this chip is not either getting the correct input or not outputting the correct output to end the game. So I gotta figure that out. But It's all logic, and that's okay. But I'm making some good progress, and I'm really happy. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm enjoying this project. It's taken me a long time because I'm just not used to trying to figure out logic circuits and whatnot, and figure out why something does what it's supposed to do or doesn't do or whatnot, how things work. But hey, I'm learning something new, so it's been a fun project. So I'll keep you up to date. Hopefully the next one will be the game finished project, where it's all working perfectly. And so just to add in what it's doing right now, is basically you get to the end of your 10 shots and you can keep shooting. And it'll keep registering up the birds and whatnot, and it'll keep registering hits, so it'll never end. So something's up with it where it's not, either a chip isn't generating that signal, or a chip that's receiving that signal isn't passing it on. Something weird like that. But we'll figure it out in the end, because not much left to do. So I'm very happy. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next update.